So here we are with the tail of the tape. Supergame Petchnongki taking on Lamnamkwai Lookphorphayasuea. So 65 kilograms for this one, scheduled for 3 rounds of action right here, right now at Lumpini Stadium, the Mecca of Muay Thai, the Madison Square Garden of the East, where all the best action happens. Here we are coming underway for round 1, our first bout of the morning, of course. All our gear provided to you by Youth Sports Gear and Fair Tips, our main sponsors for today. Oh, nice catch and a takedown to the ground to start things off early. You can see Lamnamkwai already going for the front leg. As I like to say, puncture that tyre, take out the traction from the vehicle where it stands.
Attempted right elbow there from Lamnamkwai, but didn't quite land, unfortunately. Both fighters having a pretty traditional slow start here. I'm hoping for a little bit more action soon.
Well, this is one of those very common things in Thai versus Thai matchups. They often start on the provincial circuits or the stadium circuits where they're fighting 5-round Muay Thai, and then try to go from that slower game from the start and then coming into 3-round Muay Thai. Bit of a hard adaptation, but there you go, Supergame picking up the pace.
Yeah, that's 2 beautiful technical takedowns there from Supergame.
I love the way that he really tries to wrench the leg off when he catches that leg.
His grip is so strong. I mean, Lamnamkwai has quite good balance. He stays on his feet for a few moments, but Supergame just seems to be able to take him down each time. Lamnamkwai still chopping that front leg of Supergame. That seems to be his preferred weapon of choice in this first round.
As I was saying before, this is one of those things when you have these Thai versus Thai matchups, the pace tends to be a little bit slower in the first round, but 3-round Muay Thai, you can't really afford to do that. You can't afford to take that first round to download the information. You've just got to go for it and send it. Oh, nice kick upstairs there from Supergame as he catches the leg, tries to rip the leg off but gets taken down himself.
I've never seen that one before.
Lamnamkwai landing atop. The ferocious kicks there from Lamnamkwai really starting to pay dividends with the reddening of Supergame's back.
Yeah, Supergame's front leg is also starting to redden a little bit. I want to see him blocking those low kicks, because in the first round that is not a position that you want to be in with a damaged front leg.
Starting to look like an Englishman on a summer's day, redder than a lobster. Big left hook there, missed by Supergame. Oh, and a beautiful right kick, resounding in the chambers of Lumpini Stadium here. Huge, whopping kick.
That is the thing about these Thai v Thai matchups. The power behind those body kicks are unmatched.
So we'll go and have a look at the replays in a second, but I'm still recovering myself from that resounding kick that just broke my eardrums. We'll go and have a look at these replays. So a bit of a fumble there, but there's that big, powerful right kick from Lamnamkwai. And the attempted takedown by Supergame with Lamnamkwai landing on top.
I was expecting Supergame to come out a little bit more unorthodox, like you said there, Joe, but he seems to have really come out calm, collected, nice Thai style, some beautiful takedowns apart from that unfortunate one where he took himself down. But some beautiful Muay Thai here from these athletes.
So will we see Lamnamkwai not only give him the whopper, but will he give him the full course dinner with those whopping kicks?
Let's see as we go into round 2 of this morning's first bout here on Fairtex Fight. A 65-kilogram matchup. Thailand takes on Thailand.
So straight into the clinch to start things off here in round 2. Lamnamkwai applying forward pressure. Oh, big counter hook. Looping hands there from Supergame, but the head movement of Lamnamkwai mitigating that, dodging and diving his way to the kick. Supergame trying to jump into that leg kick. But I think he might gas himself out here with all these big power shots. He's not one known for picking his shots. He just tends to throw all his power behind his shots.
And to me, he seems to be leaving his guard wide open in the process, which is not a position that I would want to be in against someone who favours elbows.
Well, Supergame does have a very unorthodox style for a Thai. Doesn't tend to pick his shots that much. Just throws everything behind them. Loves to put on a show for the crowds here at Lumpini.
I mean, this is 3-round entertainment Muay Thai. We do want to see a show, especially on a Saturday morning.
Nice tight guard there from Lamnamkwai. Very wary of the power. And I'm not sure whether that was...
I think that punch sent him down, but I'm not sure the referee saw that.
Big looping hands there from Lamnamkwai again. Bit of a tongue twister in the names.
Lamnamkwai seems to be looking very strong in the clinch, favouring going forward and locking up Supergame.
Supergame going for the inside leg kick. Trying to disrupt the rhythm a little bit with that pop-out jab. Goes for the leg kick again. Lamnamkwai racking up the counters.
Oh! Flying knee into a takedown there for Supergame. Lovely attempt, just didn't quite execute it how he wanted.
Not sure if this is Muay Thai or high-level Jiu-Jitsu at this point. That was a bit of a flying armbar attempt, I thought.
This is the fight I wanted to see. This is some action here. All weapons being used. Oh, attempted elbow there from Supergame.
Some nice hand control just a moment there by Supergame. Just pressing the hands off and pushing off to gain the distance with the lead punch. He just feels it out there with a little pitter-patter hook. Tries to set it up with the right hand. Goes again. He's got to throw something more than single shots though. Lamnamkwai is pushing off again, trying to set up the kick.
Lamnamkwai pressuring forwards for the clinch position again to lock Supergame's arms. Seems to be working quite well for him. What a round of Muay Thai, Joe.
That's it. That is the end of round 2. We'll go and have a look at the replays in just a second. Let us know what you thought of that round in the comment section on YouTube. Of course, you can check us out every Saturday, 10 a.m. Thai time. Fairtex Fight YouTube for all the best 3-round action in the game. So those ferocious leg kicks from Lamnamkwai, but Supergame starting to find his rhythm there in the second round, utilizing a bit more of cerebral boxing with the hand control, setting things up a bit more, but I would have liked to seen him do that a bit earlier. He's waited a little bit too long into the game here. We'll see what happens here in the third. Will he fire off with the heavy hands that he's known for? Or will Lamnamkwai shut him down with the racking up of the leg kicks? We'll see in just a moment.
Let's see as we go into round 3 of the first bout this morning. I'm not sure who I'm going to give this one to at the moment. I mean, Lamnamkwai's powerful kicks are a force to be reckoned with, but I think if Supergame lands the elbow and times it perfectly, he's going in with the heavy hands. Oh!
Well, on my unofficial scorecards here for round 3, I think Supergame is about 2 rounds behind, so he's going to need to do something impressive here. A knockdown perhaps, pull something out of the magic bag, the Hail Mary, which I think is what he's trying to do here, trying to trap that hand and send a left hook over the top. But Lamnamkwai needs to get out of the pocket here as he locks up inside the clinch.
always heads being pulled down there. That is not a position you want to be in the clinch. You do not want to take a knee to the head. But I think you're right, Joe. Supergame is pressuring forward. Some big swinging shots coming from him. He knows that he's under pressure and he needs to finish this now in round 3.
Well, that's right. You can see Lamnamkwai just looking to lock up and send the leg kicks, try and shut him down in his tracks, protect the points a little bit here in the third. Ooh, goes for a big looping hook attempt.
Ooh.
But you can see Supergame's just waiting, trying to counter those big shots every time, but I don't think he can afford to do that. He can't sit back and wait for those to come. He's got to be first to the punch, take the fight to Lamnamkwai here if he wants to get ahead on the scorecards. Catches the kick, tries to look for the opportunity, but not quite finding it. Oh, nice spinning back kick there. That's what I'm talking about, the unorthodox style of Supergame.
I love those jumping knees that Supergame keeps bringing. I want to see another one of those because that landed clean straight after that knockdown.
And I think that last spinning back kick has caused a bit of curry for Lamnamkwai here. He's looking a little bit more gassed and a bit hurt from that liver shot from the back spinning heel kick. Ooh, big one up top, evaded by Neo from the Matrix there in the blue shorts.
Lamnamkwai is doing very well at keeping calm and composed though, because I mean when someone's coming at you left, right and centre with flying kicks and jumping knees, it is hard to continue with that beautiful technical Muay Thai style. But I will say he is staying very calm and composed.
Well, in the immortal words of Lady Gaga, poker face, it's all about the poker face in this game of chess. Physical chess is what Muay Thai is all about. And a big dump there from Supergame. Beautiful technique of just switching the leverage over the front foot. Beautiful work there.
It's a favourite of mine, that sweep from the clinch. But I will say I think Lamnamkwai's gas tank is just failing him a little bit in this third round. I don't think he's got much more to give, where Supergame seems to be just coming into the fight. I think he could go another 2 rounds.
That is the end of the third and final round. So we'll go and have a look at the replays in a second. What did you take away from that round, Eleanor?
I take away from that I want to see this go to 5 rounds, because Supergame has just woken up and just come into this fight. I feel like he wasn't quite with it in round 1, and then round 2 stepped up a tiny bit, and round 3 just pulled out all the stops and gave us the style that you predicted, Joe, as he was walking into the ring. It was absolutely phenomenal. I'd love to be able to fight like that myself, but it really does take some experience to be able to throw a spinning back kick like that and pull it off.
I think it's okay in 5-round Muay Thai, but in 3-round you've got to be more forward to the punch. So we'll throw it over to Mark Abbott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the completion of all 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 29-28. 29-28, 29-28 และ 29-28. For the winner, in the black corner, Lamnamkwai Lookphorphayasuea.